Bro, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? We got all the steps in. Check out these caps. But they're 4 inches high, 12 inches. Get your hands under there. Ready? Yep. Oh yeah, that's a bash one. My goodness, bud, it's done. Good late morning. Benny, it's been a long time since we filmed on this job, dude.
It's crazy because you've been here for a long time.
Heck yeah. That we have. We made a lot of progress off camera. This job just kind of got to where we really needed to just focus in, and I didn't have time to videotape, but I'm gonna show you where we are. We got all the steps in. I did some wall repair. Show you a little clip of what it looked like before I mortared it. But I grinded out all the joints that were really bad, and I filled those with hydraulic cement. So you can see the discoloration. It's still setting a little bit. And I also put some new block work on here. And I just did that off camera this morning, so all this mortar is setting as well. But like I mentioned before in the previous videos, this wall was repairable. We just needed to get the steps in first. I know some people were really concerned about it, but a little touch up with hydraulic cement fixing joints can really go a long way. Structurally, the wall's still okay. We did end up breaking out probably about 5 blocks. There were some that were really sagging right here, and then there was a few on top that were all loose, so we broke all that out. This right here was a bit of an accident. We had to saw cut the concrete nice and flat, and it was like halfway through one of the blocks here, so as we were cutting it shook loose, so we had to pull that out. I'm just gonna have to kind of patch that top area with some concrete. But the plan from the edge of that over to the step, we're going to be putting a gray granite tread, which is 2 inches from there and to meet the back of that top step. And then the homeowner is going to be putting new railings on. So we cut the old one off right there. He's going to also cut that off, and he's going to put all new railings. So there's the 10 steps. If you're wondering how good we met up with the top of the concrete here, let me show you. So that was the benchmark we were going for, setting these steps. We got slightly more than 1/8 of a pitch to the top of our step there, which is exactly what we wanted. We're going to be able to slope this way and this way, so it can get away from this corner here, come down. Everything will be sloped that way and this way. The one thing I haven't figured out yet is how square these steps are going to be with the wall of the house up here. We squared the wall and these steps off with the wall that's underneath the overhang, and as you can see, we hugged the wall perfectly all the way down. We just don't know how square that's going to be with the house. It could be a little off, but we'll find out when we get all our strings set up and start laying our pavers, our bluestone pavers. Customer did the sonotubes himself. 2, there's one on the other side and one over there, and that's going to be for a pergola. I think it's a 14 by 16 pergola that he's going to get built himself. Ben's putting the last few rocks on this corner. and the wall is going to be ready for cap. What do you think, dude? Is that going to be something worth celebrating, bro, or what? Whew.
Capping the wall?
Yeah, just being done with the wall in general.
Right.
Man, this has been a very, very labor-intensive job. And me and Ben have had no problems falling asleep at night. But damn, it looks good. Just rinsed it off, so that's why it kind of looks all discolored. Some spots are drying, some are wet. Check out these caps. These are classified as curbing. You'd basically be standing these up on end, and it'd be like for the edge of a flower bed or sidewalk or something. But they're 4 inches high, 12 inches deep, and 4 feet long. And what I really like about them is how natural they look, and it's gonna really make the wall stone pop. A lot of people put a smaller granite cap, like a tread that you would use for steps, and on a bigger wall like this it can kind of look funky because of how thin it is. So going with a 4-inch cap like that is really gonna put the cherry on top of this wall. So Ben's gonna finish this up. He's got a few more rocks to put in, and then what we're gonna do is dry lay all the granite curbs or caps on the wall, see if any of them need to be adjusted before we start mortaring, and make those adjustments. And once they all look really good dry just sitting there, we'll be able to just pick up one at a time, put mortar underneath it, set the cap, and just go from one cap to another. What's going on, everyone? Hope you're doing well. This video, we're kicking it back to the first project of 2024, and my favorite part of this project is that everything we built was made from natural stone. If you watch my channel, you know I deal with concrete pavers and concrete wall block a lot. And don't get me wrong, I love those products and they look awesome. But there's just nothing that can match natural stone and all the different color tones of natural stone. And for that reason alone, this project is probably my favorite project I've ever done in my career. Simply because everything we built with was the natural stone. We got the natural gray granite steps and staircase, I should say. And we got the natural field stone mosaic wall. It's not veneer, it's actual true raw stone. And then we got the gray granite curbing caps that we're going to get into on this video. And on top of that, we're putting down a natural bluestone patio, which is what we're prepping the base for right now. So I had some stone in the trailer and I wanted to empty it out and get that all done. And this particular day, it wasn't a late day, so we did that, and then we wanted to just kind of lay in a few of the caps. We weren't going to finish the caps this day, but we laid a few in to at least get a jump start for the next day. And as you're going to see, my goodness, does that granite just cap a natural stone wall off perfectly. I mentioned it in the previous videos about this job, just talking about natural stone, but I truly believe it's probably the most underused building material we have in this country. And the reason it's underused isn't because of how expensive it is, which, don't get me wrong, if you start getting into some really like custom natural stone, it's obviously pricey, more pricey than concrete. But raw stone, just from the dirt, like field stone, there's not much building materials out there that's cheaper. The reason why we don't use it as much anymore is because of the hard labor it is to build with it. And it's not just it's hard work, you got to know what you're doing with the stones when you're building with it. It's not like anybody can just slap a wall together with stone and just because it's stone it'll last forever. Natural stone walls or natural stone patios and steps can fail just as easy as concrete. So it's all about how it's built. Stonemasonry is becoming a much more specialized trade every year that goes by, and that's simply because people do not have the desire to work with it. They think that being a stonemason is nothing but hard labor and it's below them. There's so many people that feel like a good job is in an office building as a CEO or an executive or something, someone making big decisions on a phone. But you know what? Stonemasonry is probably one of the most respected trades in this country, and it's for good reason, because there's not many people out there that are doing it, and the ones that are out there doing it very well are even more specialized. So as a young person, if you're kind of growing up trying to figure out what you want to do, and you just enjoy the outdoors, you enjoy building things, stonemasonry, just masonry in general, working with concrete, block, whatever, if you get into it, that time you invest is not going to come back void. You're going to learn things that most of the population just don't know how to do. Or even if they know how to do it, they can understand the concept. They're not willing to put forth the effort to, put time into it and become skilled at that trade. And that's what it takes. It takes years and years of effort and experience in building with these kind of materials. You can't learn that overnight, and you can't learn it in a couple years at a trade school. It's day in and day out experience, job after job after job of experience. And that's what I love so much about this trade, is that every year that goes by, it's just like building a wall. You start off at the base, and now you're building up. And every year that goes by in your career, you learn more and more, and you gain knowledge and experience that's just not replaceable, and you can't get it anywhere else except hands-on. That's the thing about trades, and the thing about why trades are just kind of dying in this country, in my opinion. And it's simply because, as a culture, we're teaching our kids to look down at people doing manual labor like it's just below them. If you're not in an office somewhere, or you don't have a big high-paying job where you're just making decisions, then you're not really making it in the world, or you're not you're not prosperous. And I just totally disagree with that. This country was built off people willing to work with their hands, and day in and day out, whether you're a farmer, construction, whatever. This country was built and maintained by men and women who dedicate their life to doing manual labor day in and day out. And it's not something that should be below anybody, but it's something that should be respected by everybody. Decided to focus more on the patio than the caps today, because I had a full dump trailer stone. So we did that. It's about 3 o'clock now. Just gonna try to get these caps set on. Daggum, that wall is beautiful.
Yeah, dude.
Rest of that's all set. Psh. Stretch it out, pal. You're gonna need it. We're gonna start over here. So why don't you take this side so I can get the overhang right? Just lean it backwards for now. Get your hands under there. Ready?
Yep.
Oh.
Hold on. Not only was
You're not gonna be able to put the
my
back down
fingers
like that. Alright, hold on a minute. We're gonna have to put it down on its center there. You gotta go that way. Just get the center on the... Yep. Alright, you can watch your fingers now. Alright. See for a minute.
Just careful.
You're gonna have to kind of take some weight off so we can go that way.
Coming towards me.
Yep. Okay. Dude, that is so beautiful, dude. I just love that look, dude.
Oh yeah.
Whew. And you know what's nice? That one right there, I don't need any chiseling on the bottom. It's sitting pretty good. I think we got to go a little more. I want to do like a 2-inch overhang.
So a little more towards you.
And out towards the water, I think. But let me check this. It's 1 3/4, 2. So this side's good. Yeah, that's only a little past 1 inch. Yeah, so we got to come forward a bit.
So almost, what, 3/4?
Yeah,
Close to
just
that?
a little. Okay.
On mine?
Just a hair. Up. Looks pretty good. Dude. Bro. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Wow. That's how you finish wall off right there, bro. I think the next one we'll put over here. It's gonna be tough. So this one,
Going upside down?
I was just thinking about it, but it depends on what the other side looks like, I guess. Why don't you pull it out just a little and we'll flip it this way?
Is it on a piece of wood?
No? I don't think so.
Just on itself?
I think so.
Oh, wow.
I'll tilt it back just to see the bottom. Yeah, you see this right here?
And that, it's chipped over there too. Oh, and
Well, that's how they break these.
oh,
We can fix it with a
yeah.
hammer and chisel.
That is
I
probably-
think this side's flatter.
Yeah. Yeah, that would mess you up for sure.
All right. So this will be the top then. Oh my goodness. All right.
What's the plan?
Like this. And we just got to get it up and lean it on the center. Yep. Alright. Okay. Nice and easy. We got to come my way, I do know that. A little more. Okay. Not bad. I don't think we're gonna have to chisel that one or scrape that bottom either. Looks good. Be able to level that off with mortar. That's why it pays to put them in dry, because then when we lift this one up, we know we got to put a little more mortar on under this side. All right. Let's try another one. Yeah. This entire wall has been built with lake water. The entire wall has been built with lake water.
Just gonna get half the back.
Don't worry about it. If this is going good, just leave it. Yeah. This company right here makes excellent quality cement products. But they really do though. These are awesome. Even the concrete, dude. It's like it's the best one, right?
The best one.
All the quickcrete and stuff is way too gravelly, dude.
Yeah.
They make some good stuff. That's why Kamasi sells them. Yeah, dude, that's the batch. That's the batch right there. That's we might need. Use that clean sponge. Don't need that. Got a clean sponge. Good. Hey. Oh yeah, that's a bash, boy. Do a front flip, dude. Oh shit, that didn't work out so good. Hey, I need your help, bud. Quickly. Need you to pick that side up. We can't slide it, we gotta pick it up.
Was it going towards this way?
Yeah, you see where it needs to go?
Yep. Oh, it's suction cupped.
Alright. That's two. That's two. That's two. I already got a couple of the videos from this job put up.
Yeah.
And the first one where we started the wall, guy commented, he says, "You're a masonry impersonator."
Impersonator.
I'll tell you what, if we're masonry impersonators, dude, we're one of the best around. Right, now, you go back through with your sponge. Kind of get the overlap off. This kind of helps you push the mortar into place too. I still can't get over how sick it would be, dude, if it was up to the height of the patio, bro. Oh my gosh.
It'd be huge, too.
Bro.
A lot of rock to look at from the water, bro.
It'd be so silly, dude. Good late afternoon again. We ended off the day on Friday here doing the caps. Today's Monday. It's about 1:30 in the afternoon. We just went and did polymeric sand on a patio from last year, but we're back to finish the caps. Benny's getting a batch of Type S mortar going. Joints cured up nice, dude, huh?
Yeah.
Those look exactly like salt and pepper granite. Solid, man. Bang, bang. So we got 3 in, 4 more to go. Two more down, bud. 2 to go. You know, it's funny how doing a wall like this makes me never want to build a block wall again, but also makes me want to build a block wall again.
Yeah, at least like 20 times before you do this.
Yeah, 1 wall like this per 20 blocks.
Although, Once we get to the blocks, dude, we're probably gonna kick ass after doing this first.
Oh my gosh, dude, the block walls is gonna feel like
It's not gonna freaking have a chance.
like we hit the Staples easy button. We're finally here in shorts and a t-shirt, bro. It feels good.
It does feel good.
Jeez. Alright, so we have to make a cut now. It's just shy of 4 feet. I think Ben said it was like 40, 41, 42 it's gonna be. We gotta give ourselves about a 1/2 inch gap. So 39.5 would end up being 39 with our 1/2 inch gap over here. Plus 2 is 41. 41's the number, dude. Let me slide this one back. My goodness, bud, it's done.
Damn good.
Yeah, sir. Heck yup. Heck yup. Dude, nice job, bud. We'll show these guys once we come back and do the loom. That's gonna just tie it off, dude, when that whole grade's just done. So it is November 19th, 2024 right now as I edit this video. And we finished this job up earlier this year. Late April, early May. I think it was the 28th or 29th when this video started of April. But I can't say it enough how much I enjoyed building this wall. And this cap really just tied it all together for me, in my opinion. Sometimes when you see these walls with that thinner cap, like I had mentioned earlier, it's just something's a little off with it. If you got like 3-4 feet of wall exposed and the cap's only like 2 inches, it just seems disproportionate. So a nice thick cap, and it's like it's the, I forget which, it's not rock face, it's not split faced, but like this curbing has its own look. It's very rustic. It's almost like a cobblestone, a clean cobblestone look. And it matches with those granite steps. And you're going to see in the next video when we do the bluestone patio on top, we're actually using cobblestones around the edge. So all the gray granite from the steps, the cap, and the cobblestones, everything just ties together so nicely on this job. And I just can't say it enough how much the natural stone looks so much better than the concrete products. No matter how good the concrete products get, you just can't replicate natural stone. But as always, I'm interested in hearing what you guys think in the comments below. So let me know what you think about the gray granite and the natural field stone. Just all of it in general, what your thoughts are. What's up, everybody? Spent the morning just kind of cleaning the job site up, spreading some loom. Got a stockpile of it up there for when we finish the patio. We can kind of push it up and spread it out some more. But man, is it looking good. So Ben's gonna spread this soil out and just kind of lock the wall in over here. We got some extra boulders to just kind of hold the slope back a little bit more. I'm gonna fill in all these areas with some nice rocks to pretty it up a little bit, but that's gonna help just retain the grade. So gonna shift focus to the patio now. We gotta do some more base prep, and what I'm hoping to do is start laying some cobblestones in. The plan with this patio is to border it with cobbles down around all the sides. That side over there, the grade's higher, so we're going to be putting the cobblestones above the patio to retain that. This side, however, the cobble is going to be the top of the patio, and we're going to have everything sloping this way for the surface water to run off towards the wall. So this line of cobbles has to be perfect with the top of our pavers. So I got to get the base prep ready, a few inches of stone, and we're going to be putting the cobbles in a couple inches of concrete so that it all locks together nice and tight. So got a little bit more rough raking to do here. This area still needs some work. I'm gonna have to do some hand digging, but I'm just kind of saving it till last. We're just gonna push everything off to the side here. Don't slip, dude.
That suck.
Probably drop those over here, bro. Hey man, we're tired, huh?
Yeah.
Tired. This season is starting off very, very strong. Past few days we've been working at a very high speed.
High speed, low drag.
Alright guys, that's going to do it for this video. The wall is complete, and the next part is putting those cobblestones in and laying the bluestone patio. So that's going to be the next video. I'm going to do a little before and after of this wall we built right here at the end of the video. And it's just a night and day difference on this property, and the customers were really happy. We were happy. Such an awesome job to have on my resume, because the natural stonework, you know, it's just something different than regular hardscaping and concrete block walls. It's a little bit more specialized. So like always, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. But until the next one, you guys know the deal. God bless. Peace.